Hello there viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White version. I am your Sky. Last time we climbed upon Celestial Tower and talked to gym leader of Mistralton City, Skyla, who is going to there to heal up a sick Pokemon. And after that we ring the bell on Celestial Tower. After that Skyla told us that we can now challenge her in his gym. So today we are entering Mistralton City's Pokemon gym, taking on his leader Skyla, the high flying girl. So let's go inside. Please take this fresh water. So you also obtain the fresh water. Just between you and me, rock, electric, ice, flying types have more weakness than people know about. If you use Pokemon and moves of those types, victory is practically yours. By the way, to proceed in this gym, you climb in the cannons to move forward. The cannons go up, down, left and right. You can get in them from anywhere. Okay, so we can go anywhere from these cannons. So as you can see, I am not much trained out Pokemon. Servine on 39 with Leaf Blade, Cut, Mega Den and Leaf Tornado with item Miracle Seed. Panpour on 35, Acrobatics, Scald, Bite and Brine. Crocodile with level 40, Foul Play, Crunch, Dig and Strength. And Sigilyph on 38, Light Screen, Air Cutter, Fly and Psybeam item XP Shade. So let's get going. Before going any further, I am going to take back the XP share from Sigilyph and give it to our Panpour. And also I am putting Crocodile up in front. Sorry, Crocodile is a ball in the last episode. So let's get going. I am going to battle gym trainers in fast forward mode. With that we can easily get to the gym leader very soon. Just here. So let's go down there now. Cannons fly and there is our first run. So let's get started. Straight away go for Crunch. Then tech thing is tech and now Fall Play. It's using Taunt. Then you go for Crunch. Moxie started building. Another Tranquil. I stick with Crunch. Moxie is building. And for level 36 we beat this guy. So let's get further ahead. There is also a trainer, but there is no cannon around his area. In front of where he is looking, there is no cannon around there. We go for Crunch. This will be tough because Ducklet is a water type, so we easily beat Ducklet. Crocodile also grew to level 41. Now it's Woobat. That will be easy to beat Woobat with Crunch. Your Moxie is building continuously. You also beat this worker also. And there we are flying now. Yes. Another turn. Another Ducklet. Go for Fall Play. What's he using? Feather Dance. Oh. Attack harshly failed. And Moxie is building. That's okay. Nice Sigilyph. This is the important. We go for Fall Play again. And now we go for Crunch. We defeat Sigilyph very easily. Obtain a much XP. And now let's go that way. Oh no. That's why there is a red mark. You won't hear if you don't battle that trainer earlier. You straight away bump in front of him. So if that is the case, I'm going to right side then. Yes, and now there is a left. And there is a trainer. send out unpheasant, male unpheasant. That's okay. We go for foul play, and that detect. That's quite annoying detect. We go for foul play. This is the air slash. That's a nasty move. Always hit crits. Strength. It's a Moxie building, but that's okay. We already beat this 20. So let's get moving. I see Skyla from down here. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 turns left before reaching towards Skyla. Oh, that's the Pokemon I wanted against me. Go for punch. I'm not actually sure about when to use a water stone on our Panpour. If you have any suggestions when I shall use water stone on Panpour, let me know. Because you already grew to level 36 or 37. And that's a large cannon. Ha! We just pump on that metal. I'm probably in front of Skyla. Yes, before challenging that, I'm going to heal up. We have a super potion left, only one, that's okay. That's okay. I upload Crocodile up in front. If I'm not sure, but Skyla must use Zubat as his first Pokemon. So let's get and talk to him. Hehe, I've been waiting for you. Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mistralton gym cannons? They're my pride and joy. This time, let's try something else. Here we go, guys. Sky versus Mistralton series gym leader Skyla, the flying type trainer. So we are challenged by gym leader Skyla, who sends out Zubat as I expected. We send out Crocodile. We go for Crunch. This should take yes. Zubat is down and our Moxie is building. We put Crocodile in the battle as much as possible. Because the other Pokemon like Swana is also water but is effective against our superior because he has a flying type, and Moxie is helping us. At level 35 Swana easily killed with a Crunch. Manpaguto's 37 recycle. I don't want to run it. You can actually use item, recycled item on your Pokemon again if you use a move. This is my last Pokemon, but I shall never give up hope. Yes, never give up your hope, guys. We go for Crunch. This must be our final Crunch. And yes, fits. And Pheasant is down. Stop Crocodile, stop your Moxie building. Already beats Gym Leader Skyla. Being your opponent in battle is a few source of. We obtain 4,200 for winning. You are an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while we could fight with our full strength. This is an official league gym badge. I think it will look good on you. So we will obtain 6 tags here in the Unova region. 2 more to go. And our half part, our second section is already completed. So we obtain jetpacks from Skyla. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, as thanks for a Pokemon battle, that made me very happy. I want you to have this TM. We also obtained TM6 to Acrobatics. My present to you is Acrobatics. If the user doesn't have a held item, it powers doubles. It's a pretty technical move. Be sure to compensate for the lack of a held item. By the way, when I flew over Twist Mountain on the way to Icera City, Team Plasma is that the name. Anyway, they were heading for the city. What kind of people they are? Icera City, where you shall find the next gym. It's past Route 7, just after you cross Twist Mountain. It's a hop, skip and a jump when flying, but it's a really challenging walk. Heads up, make sure you are ready for it. Yes, I'm ready for that good climbing. I love adventure, hiking, so that's okay. Ooh, not many people look that good being shot out of a cannon. You make it look easy, and congratulations on your victory against the gym leader. Thanks, Slide. You are a generous guy. Mistralton's Pokemon Gym leader Skyla certified trainer Sky. So before going further, we put Superior up in front because that gym leader say we are going towards Twist Mountain, and Mountain means a rock type. And it's a winter time now. Between game, that's a great opportunity. It's a winter time, I'm glad, but there is an end. They may say it is for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles for this to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever, I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. I have been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than with people, because Pokemon never tells lie. Hey Superior, would you tell me what kind of trainer Sky is? Okay, got it. So Sky was born in Nevima town, lives with mom and was given the Pokédex to start off a journey to see the world. Still this Superior trusts you for some reason, that's good. If every person and Pokemon cared about one another like you to do, I could watch over the future of people and Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getsis is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones, the Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of two legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now, they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand? Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another like you and your Pokemon will be separated, and that does break my little heart. So when he's going towards resurrect the Pokemon, that's maybe a bad thing. He's have two sides. He wants to separate Pokemon from trainers and don't want to separate Pokemon the trainers that we have. We are a good trainer who good towards Pokemon. This kind of trainers doesn't want to separate his Pokemon. I'll actually tell you the secret why I put Superior up in front. That's why N is going to talk to our Pokemon. Superior is with us from the start, very beginning of our journey. That's why I put Superior up in front. And we are going towards a mountain, so we put Max Repels. We are already 27, but it's okay. We can put him. No, enough. Yes, enough. We can move towards now. Yes, there we go. Oh no, wait. Before going any further, if you correctly remember, when we first arrived in Mistralton city, if you go into that house, you talk to this guy. He tells you that if you beat the gym leader, come see me again. So you actually beat the gym leader. Let's see and talk to him. Wow, a jet badge. You won against Skyla? Okay, I shall tell you something cool. We left our treasure at the edge of the runway. So he left his treasure on the runway. Let's go towards the runway then. An edge of his runway, where that side or upper, yeah, there is a treasure. We also obtained TM40 aerial ace. That's a good TM. Why they left here? Oh, they both come. Oh, you found her treasure. Found it. Just kidding. We don't have a Pokemon, so we plan to hide this TM until we got one. But that would be a waste. So here, you can use it. We should get another one from Skyla. But Skyla gives you acrobatics, if you remember. You can use it. See you. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye both of you. We can actually use this TM in future. If you want to Sigilif, learn this move. And we now move towards the next part of our journey, towards Twist Mountain. Let's go inside this house. As you can see, in this house, this young lady also heals your Pokemon. I'm not sure that we actually need healing our Pokemon, so that's okay. So our constant receiver is ringing. Sky, This is your mom. How are you doing? Wow, you are already on Route 7? You have got quite far. Say, how are your Pokemon? You can get that far all by yourself, you know. It's all thanks to your Pokemon. Don't forget to take care of them. Am I being too serious? Well, take care. Senior Trainer Mom signing off. Senior Trainer Mom signing off. First of all, we get this item. You also obtain TM81 Accessor. That's excellent TM. A bug type TM. We must battle this trainer, but before we must go in front of him. So let's go and start our battle. Since of the Molga, we are superior up in front. That's a bad choice. There's also Hail. We started to go for Leaf Tornado. Let's see how much damage. And he's using Electro Ball. That's okay. Hail's also doing damage. We go for Leaf Tornado again. Hail's take that Emolga away. Very easy. Yeah, as I can see. Now Sigilyph is next. So I'm put Crocodile in the battle. And as you know, we are actually going to add our 5th team member in upcoming episode. Maybe the next one or maybe the after consecutive one. But I am very confident that I am going to add a new team member as soon as possible. So stay tuned to see who is our 5th team member. Let's get out of here without falling because I don't want to use repel right now. Here's a Hurricane. Come here. There's only 2 battles on this route after we come here. I want to show you before when we come to Celestial Tower. I actually wanted battle that time, but then I remember that hey, don't battle there because you can get your call from your mother. The call is after we won our 6th match, so that's why I left that part. Next is Tranquil. We put Panpour. Let's see how is this man going after putting the X-Fisher. Go for Acrobatics. Let's see. Because Skyla told us if you hold item that Acrobatics is not effective. He's right. Acrobatics doesn't do a thing. So finally beat this runner. Let's get moving. So we're actually on towards Twist Mountain. Twist Mountain ahead. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Yeah, sure, I'm watching out now. Let's go ahead. Oh, look, Cheren. Long time no see, my friend. Sky. Since we both hold the jet badge now, let's see which one of us stronger. Which one of is stronger. So here we go, guys. Sky versus Cheren. It's our maybe 6th rival battle because we obtained 6 badges. Instead of Unfazal. I am definitely superior up in front. So I'm going to switch out. I put not sure, but yeah, let's okay. We put Crocodile up in front. For air side, don't hit crit, please. Oh, pathetic, unpleasant. Your strength and my strength, right? Let's test them. Yes, I'm going to test you, my boy. Let's go for Crunch. Unpleasant. He's using Taunt. And go for Fall Blaze straight away. That's okay, Unpleasant is gone down. And our Moxie started building. Next is Simi Sage. So he's definitely sent out our Sigilyph. Go for Fly straight away because Simi Sage is only grass type. Cyberwing doesn't affect him. What the fuck is that, yaar? Go for air cutter then. Air cutter will take down that Simi Sage. And send out Liepard. I put Sigilyph up in front. I know that Liepard is dark type. We have disadvantage, but it's okay. go for air cutter, and
You definitely go for the fake out.
that baby move. What? Only Leopard affected by that hail. We are not pelted. This is strange. We are flying, so we must have at least simple damage. As you can see, look, Leopard is pelted by hail, but there is no damage to Sigilif. He's finally go for a dark type move. Sigilif is going to fly now. He's pelted by head again, and we're going to hit our fly successfully. We beat Leopard, and now it's Ignite is next. We send out our Panpour. I definitely train off screen because opponent's Pokemon is actually quite matching our levels now. That look. Can you be strong even if you lose? Is winning everything? Yes, winning is everything to me. I never give up till the battle is over. Take down, the takedown actually take down. Oh no, I thought the takedown actually take down the Pignite. We also have Berry. What leftover? Okay, we have leftovers. We go for Brian. And Pignite is gone down. We obtain good amount of XP. Pokemon battles are fun. We defeat Pokemon Trainer Cheren and we obtain 3500 for winning. That was a fine Pokemon battle. I am happy to see if you are both growing as twins. If it isn't the champion Alder. I am weak, so I lost. And honestly, it bothers me when you call it a fine battle despite that. Oh, honestly, Cheren, just accept the compliment without the stinging remark. I have asked you this before, but what do you plan to do after becoming stronger? If I get strong and become a champion, that will be the reason for my existence. I want to prove that I am really living. You remind me of Master. Of course, having something you want to become is important, but what is even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Anyway, take this. Here, you too. We obtained HM03 Surf from Alder near Twist Mountain, if you guys know that. If you use the move Surf, you can travel over water. I shall see you again, young trainers. Don't forget about the needs of the Pokemon at your side. What I do with my power? I don't know that answer yet. First, I want to become a strong trainer so everyone will acknowledge my power. Sky, next time I will win. Goodbye, Cheren. Before going any further, I'm actually fly back towards a familiar place, if you know that, Nacrin City actually, because when we searched Relic Castle, we actually obtained a good fossil. So I'm reviving that fossil right now. I told you when we get fly, we come back towards Nacrin City and revive that fossil. We have time left, so before ending this episode, we are going to revive our fossil, that cover fossil. It's a Tituga. We obtained a Tituga. I am not going to plan to add our team as a permanent member, so I'm just going and deposit into the PC. But first of all, let's go back fly towards Mistralton, because we are going and finish our part near Twist Mountain, so we can easily start our journey in the next episode from the Twist Mountain area. First of all, I heal up. First of all, just deposit it. And then it is PC, deposit Pokemon. We deposit Tituga level 25, Aquajet, Ancient Power, Crunch and Wide Guard. If I want to try Tituga in our future team, if you want to see Tituga in our future team, so let me know through comments. I can learn or train him off screen, and I can use him in the future episodes like Elite 4 or Gym Leaders, or maybe in the post game. So if you want to see Tituga in our team, comment me. I definitely add Tituga in our team. So we done here. Now we must heal up our Pokemon quickly. We just move quickly towards Twist Mountain now. We cannot use bicycle on this thing. I don't want to use a repel on this section. Oh yeah, we can go through here. That's okay. Because it's total wastage, we have a way to go across the grass area. So we don't really use or need to use. And I have finally used. Where is our repel? Did I something did wrong? Oh no, there are first place. We are actually reshuffle our items in the last episode. Well, we are okay. We are in front of this mountain now. There's battle. So let's beat this guy very quickly. So thanks you guys for joining with me in this video. We'll continue Twist Mountain area in the next episode. I'm actually trained up our Pokemon off screen because they are below 40 and the opponents nearly reach our level 38 or 37. So that's why I at least train them up to level 41 or 40. So if you have any suggestion, any advice, let me know through comments. If you like this video, then press that like button. And if you are new to my channel, press that subscribe button and also turn on the bell icon to get the latest notification of my videos. Enjoy this next video. Goodbye.